Hello everybody and welcome back to Animal Crossing New Horizons. Today I found the cord so my headphones are more comfortably. Thank you kindly for always buying my turnips. Here's some freshly picked bamboo shoots. Yeah, I'm from Simon. Stephen the letter writer. I like writing letters because it makes me think about how my grandma wrote letters before people quit writing letters. Write a letter. Be like my grandma. She smelled good. What if I don't want to? I mean, I do want to write letters. I'm just really bad at it. The twangoid. You know what? That can go just right here. Whoops. There we go. But, yes. So, as you guys undoubtedly saw earlier today, I have finally decided on what I'm doing for the next extra series. For as long as that one lasts, anyway. Peanut, how are you, Hula? What's the latest? Glad you're never too busy to check in with me, Steven. Aww. And yeah, I'll be doing Terraria. I know I'd literally talked about how I wasn't exactly feeling it, and then suddenly I'm doing it. So I may as well explain that one. It's not that I suddenly changed my opinion on how I was feeling about it. It's more when I attempted to record EDF, which was the other series I was kind of set on doing. I felt even worse about it. Okay, when it comes to EDF, it's not the game itself I was like, nah. It's more the system I'm playing it on. So, you know, it was itchy. If I was doing it on PC, I'd probably be more for it, but on the Switch, there is definitive lag spikes, which don't help matters. It's also really hard to figure out when I should be speaking in a lot of missions, because, like, the NPCs talk a lot, and I really want to be, like, reacting to what they're saying, but, like, I don't want to distract from the dialogue, because I feel like the dialogue is kind of funny. So it's complicated. What up, Sheldon? You hear that? There's some scary rustling coming from behind you. Huh? There's just some paper stuck to you. Hey, well, I guess my reactions are on overdrive. I just want to teach you how to show everyone distress. Quit staring. I'm serious. Alright. Sheldon taught us how to be distressed. He's probably distressed because he doesn't have his guns. They're still back in Splashville. Or in Copolis. They're somewhere. Well, we may as well come check our Monday morning turnip price. Probably not going to be amazing, but, you know. But yeah, I have recorded a few episodes of Terraria, including the one test episode I did. So I have 4 episodes recorded at this exact moment in time, which should carry me until next Monday. Well, technically it carries me until next Wednesday, which is nice. What do I need? Turnip price. Whoa, okay, 128 immediately. We've had this happen before, and this was the only good price the entire week. Tartar. No, we can't purchase tartar. It'll be the end of Inkopolis as we know it if we purchase tartar. You just leave them there. But, yeah. I'm not having the thought, did I edit? Yes, I did. Okay. I do this a lot. And then I'll suddenly have that thought of, wait, did I actually? And yes, I did. It's kind of the problem with doing, like, a daily series. It's just that, you'll have that thought a lot of, like, wait, did I edit? And the answer is usually, yeah, but it's best to make sure anyway. So, yeah. Lots of stones. Would have preferred the money rock, but it's fine. But yeah, like, the main issue with doing something like Terraria, even though I feel like I'm kind of making it work, is lack of objectives. It is a sandbox. It does have bosses. It does have a final boss. But there's no, like, solid objectives to do. Which is fine. You don't always need solid objectives. It's just like, in this case, it's like, well, it would be kind of nice to have something that's like, I'm pushing forward to. But I feel like I can make it work. I do almost feel like I'm progressing too slow, but then I need to keep in mind that, like, while I have recorded 4 episodes, that's only about, like, 2 hours of gameplay. I feel like I'm progressed pretty far, given those circumstances. You'll see once episode 4 comes out, but at time of recording, you know, the time of right now... Who are you? Snooty. Well, you're not a shy one, are you? My name is Snooty. How kind of you to stop by. Absolutely love this island, don't you? The air, the trees, the water, it's all so splendid. I confess, I can't help but think of how fabulous it would be to live here. That is fair, but I don't think I want to set up my final house for you. I don't really care for your design. I don't think I like the anteaters. At least the anteaters I've seen so far, I have not been a big fan of. But yeah, like, I've got a full set of armor, a bunch of accessories. I did start on a Drunk World seed, so I have every resource available to me, basically. Which does make gathering resources more difficult, because, well, you know, say you're after gold. Well, your gold tier, so your 4th tier ore. Well, it could be gold, or it could be platinum on a normal world. In a Drunk World, it's gold and platinum. There's both. So, you're basically finding half as much of what you're actually looking for. But, like, even with that, I've gotten a tier 3 bow, a really nice wand, a magic boomerang, which is a pretty nice melee weapon. Like, I've got a lot of really cool stuff. The only thing that's really, like, I'm missing at the moment is ways of spawning the bosses. Because you need to take care of the Eye of Cthulhu, so you can then get the Dryad to spawn, so you can then get Purification Powder, so you can then get into the orbs to spawn the second boss, which will either be the Brain of Cthulhu or the Eater of Worlds, whichever you decide to go with. In a Drunk World, I can go for both, because you have both Crimson and Corruption. This seed is going to get very difficult into hard mode. I can already tell. It's also, I have a lot of trees randomly, like the big, like, living trees. Yep, Ed's cooking. Alright, what are you making, man? It's in the middle of creating a culinary experience. Alright, what are you making then? A little treat called a pear smoothie. I mean, I don't think I'd want an Ed-style smoothie, but I have definitely heard of smoothies before. Yeah, and I already know how to make it, so it's just some bells. Or I could throw it in the trash, where it belongs. But, yeah, like, honestly, even just talking about the series now, it's getting me actually kind of excited to go back and record more of it after I'm done here. But I think I'll wait on recording more. At least a couple days, like... Because it won't be that much longer until I no longer have to watch the dog, so that will be nice. So... I'm actually not sure how many more days it is. It's anywhere between like 1 and 3, somewhere in that range. Hey there, Steven. Stay a while, Snorty. Let's chat. Let me know if it's too hot in here for you, Steven. I like it toasty, which is why I have a fireplace. That is fair. I mean, I don't really care for it being all that toasty, so... You know, I'll go. I mean, you could just crack open a window and I could sit in front of the window. That would probably work. And then the heat from your fireplace would be escaping. Which, I mean, a lot of the heat from a fireplace already escapes out the chimney. It's kind of the point of the chimney. But, yeah, like... I do have some goals in mind. So... my early goals are to hopefully get a Reaver Shark before I take on at least either the Eater World or Brain of Cthulhu. I don't know which I'm gonna go after. To whoever's into strange bottles. I just might have come up with a DIY recipe that'll change everything. Just had to share it, so I stuffed it into a bottle and floated it to you. Try it out, you won't be sorry. Better get to it. Like a golden decorative plate. I already know how to make that. So, like, I really want to get a Reaver Shark. If I can't get one, it's fine. The Reaver Shark has been nerfed over the years and is not as good as it used to be. So, it's fine. You know, I'm going to put some more bamboo down. I'm going to put it down here. I should have 3, right? Yeah. So, 1, 2... 3. Bamboo. Boo bam. Bamboo. Okay. I also really want to, like, before terribly too long through the series, like, the bulk of the game is hard mode, so I would like to get to hard mode. I've yet to find my jungle. I don't know where that is. I'm gonna need to find that. Oh, Simon. He's asleep. He fell asleep with a lollipop. Man, so yummy. Come here. I'll fit you in my tummy. Hey, I love naps right after breakfast. Or snack time. Or lunch. Or snack time. Or dinner. Or snack time. Yeah, it looks like you were having snack time. You should finish your snack. Not fall asleep with it in your hand, or else the bugs will get it. Maybe that's his idea, though. Maybe he wants to feed the bugs. He just wants plausible deniability that he wasn't intentionally trying to feed the bugs. But yeah, like... I also, like, I want to get to my floating islands as well. Because there's things that can be on the floating islands that would be very, very helpful to have. But I just need to hope. Like the golden horseshoe. Flannels. I really need to be, like, considering goth. Because, like, really have not gotten, like, anything. These are pretty goth. I know I'm gonna need to go change, but it's fine. I actually want to buy this as well. Ah, jeez. Apologize if I cough a fair bit. My throat and mouth have been very, very dry today. So. There you go. Hey, I would have actually rather those be in my pockets, but it's fine. Steven, what kind of clothing do you usually like? How would you describe your style? Ooh, I'll bet I know. You're all about like a green and white checkered pattern, maybe on an apron. Mabes, you're doing that thing again where you think everyone is you. That's fine, Sabes. Let her do it. I mean, I would wear it. As I've mentioned, I used to have a shirt like that. Don't know what happened to it. The gnomes took it. It's just how it be. The gnomes have it now. They definitely needed it more than I did, so I mean, it's fine. I mean, like, the gnomes could make, like, 50 shirts out of that one shirt, so, you know. Oh, Pinky, didn't mean to bonk you. Good morning, boy. What a chat. Sometimes when I can't wake up in the morning, I run in circles and scream really loud for a few minutes. It's very fair. That'd probably wake you up. And your neighbors, if you had any. Ah. Glad to see you, Steven. Slatus. Can't quit yawning. Should've slept in today. I feel that. I definitely feel that. There's our money rock. But yeah, I do still have plans on doing Earth Defense Force World Brothers at some point. It's just like, I need to actually sit down and plan out how I want that series to go and better plan out, like, speaking throughout it and, you know, basically properly plan that series instead of just jumping in. I already have a pretty good idea of what I was going to do with Terraria, so it's fine to just jump straight into it because, like, I'm already right there, basically, you know. I've already figured everything out. But meanwhile, with, like, EDF, I really haven't sat down to figure that stuff out yet. I was just like, how hard could it be? And then I started recording it, and I'm like, wait, yeah, this ain't working out terribly well. And I was going to do Sunbreak, but I kind of want to wait on doing Sunbreak. Just because I'm streaming Wild so much right now, I don't want to completely overload the channel with Monster Hunter. Even though, like, you know, I wouldn't have anything against being like a Monster Crossing channel, you know. That, you know, basically just mixing the two things kind of thing. Just making that what my channel does. But, like, at the same time, I don't know. Yeah, I would like a cup. Cool. You want to pitch a muck in that? I would! I'm actually talking lower than normal. I can't hear myself very well, so. I mean, I can hear myself pretty well to the point where, like, I know I'm talking at my normal recording volume. But I'm pretty sure I was talking lower than my normal volume there. It's honestly hard to tell at times. No, this is about my normal volume, so I was talking at the right volume. It's just how quiet, it's how I normally am. Which probably explains to you all why I need to be so loud, because otherwise the game would probably overpower me at times. I'm just Brewster. It's just who I am. I'm just Brewster. I'm Brewster, but in not a pigeon skin. And, you know, I feel like that's what everyone should endeavor to be, is be more like Brewster, just not pigeon. Alright, back to recording voice. Yeah. I'll really, like, decide. I don't know how long the Terraria series will even be. And I will say now, I'm going to leave it open to, if I ever stop having fun with the series, I'm just gonna stop it. I don't want to commit to, like, 100%ing Terraria kind of thing, you know. I may not even defeat the Moon Lord kind of thing. If I get bored before then, I'm just gonna stop. Because I don't want to have a series that I don't like doing. I I kind of hold that with every series, the only exception being Final Fantasy XIV. And that's only because I want to complete it out of spite. So, you know. I don't know if I talked with Diva yet today. Oh, you're up early, you know? Good morning. I want to chat. Sometimes I get a craving for palak paneer and nothing, and I mean nothing else will do. It is fair. Now, oh, we got a lost item. Oh, Kix is in town too. Can I do an Australian accent? With my tongue still being kind of sore. Welcome, chum. Have a look. No rush at all. Alright, what we got? Got some impish wings. Got some garter socks. I don't know if I've already bought one of these, but I'm buying this one. Very much obliged. Here you go, my man. I appreciate your business, my chum. Anything else you want to buy? Nah, I'm good. Much obliged. Alright, Pinky. Still eating your donut. Okay, she'll stand up. Did you drop this? Is this your bag? Lost item. Thanks for bringing this to me, but so it's not mine. Kind of strikes me like a Serrano deal. Ah, it's a bag of cilantro. Got it. Hey, cilantro. There you are. Cilantro. Hey, man. You drop this? Pinky says it's yours. Hey, this is a pouch I've been looking for. Thanks for bringing it all the way here. Oh, you won? I'm gonna settle it right now. Alright, we get a hat. What'd you say to an elegant hat? Not bad, eh? Hey, I don't know. Why not? My look is evolving. Pinky's roasting her donut over the open fire. You know, I imagine that would actually be pretty tasty. Like roasting a donut over a fire. You'd want it to be like... not one that's gonna like, that's covered in icing. 'Cause the icing would just melt off. But like... I could see that being actually rather tasty. And it would like crisp up the donut. I think I need to try that at some point. If only we had a yard that I could have a campfire in. Our yard isn't big enough. I mean, it technically is. There's like one exact spot where we could set one up. But because of town bylaws, to set up a campfire and have it be legal by town standards, we would need to pour a concrete slab. We would then need to go to the store and buy a fire pit, like a metal dish basically, to put it in. We would then need to securely bolt it to the concrete slab. And it's like, guys, why all this effort? This doesn't make sense. And the answer is because a lot of people are not competent around fires, and without those restrictions would probably cause a lot of fires in the town. But like, I feel like the proper solution to that would be to have a licensing deal. You know, you like go to, say, the fire station, take a course on fire safety, then like, much like with a driver's license, you have a test that you then need to do that puts you through a few basic like campfire safety situations. And then if you pass that, you're just allowed to do whatever as long as it's reasonably safe. Like, another thing that does kind of annoy me is just like, there's even limitations on like the type of wood you can use, and it's like, I just want to use branches and crap. That's what they're there for. But no, that stuff creates a lot of smoke, so you're not allowed to do that. Is this Octavio or... No. No, it's Octavian. Yeah. I was right. Like to think I know a thing or three about vacationing, kiddo. Let me offer you some advice, sucker. The absolute best way to spend your time on vacation is to waste as much of it as you can. I'm not on vacation, but I'll help you get a vacation home, my man. Gotta help Octavio. Alright. Lottie, I would understand if you don't recognize me. I wouldn't recognize me. She recognized me immediately. How? Well, I mean, she is probably related to Lyle, so... Ready to work. Let's get you working. Bam. I don't need luck. I have a clipboard. And the leader of the Octarians to help. Okay. Wants to relax by the sea and drink in the nostalgia. Hey kiddo, you're looking well. Keeping busy? The timing's perfect. This vacation home business seems real tempting. I could use a little help. Alright, let's chat about it. Yeah, let's do it. Okay. What are you thinking? Window to the sea. Okay. So beachfront. Can't get more beachfront than literally living on the beach. I'm thinking this spot. I mean, like, down here is pretty tempting as well, but we're not making him neighbors with Lionel. It's not gonna happen. Mr. Toilet Sanctuary can be alone down there. Yeah, let's go this one. Give him a nice little dock. Not bad. I'm starting to look forward to this sucker. And if you don't stop calling me a sucker, maybe I won't help you. Man, it's kind of rude. Not gonna lie. Now, let's see. What we got? Okay, he's got something he wants outside. Oh, well, so this will be vacation, huh? What a location. Gonna be a sight to see when it's done. Get out your hair for now. Good luck, sucker. Alright, what do you want outside? What's the hammock? Okay. Closer to the house. There we go. Anything... Beach towel makes sense to be out here. I'll actually put the beach towel, like, right there. It's like you can get on and off the hammock onto the beach towel. Get a couple of beach chairs going on. And we'll get a, that's too big. We'll get a, actually no, we'll just go with a water cooler. Yeah. Yeah, that's looking pretty good. Let's actually move that right there. Yeah, that's looking pretty good. Now let's hop inside. Let's go, Octavio. Let's make your beach house dream a reality. Okay. Wait, is this like a bed? Oh, it is. Okay. Didn't know that. Let's get into building mode. Yeah, let's make it a little bigger. Well, Could make it a little smaller. Could also make it like really wide. Give them like the real mobile home experience. Yeah, I think 8.6 is pretty good. Now, let's, just gonna put that up there in the corner. Gonna put that down there so it can watch you while you sleep. Gonna put these in here like that. Now, we do need floor and wallpaper. Let's, sandy flooring. Tropical Vista. Gotta give him a few birds. A few birds going on here. We'll turn that one that way, and we'll turn that one that way. We'll actually give him this lighting, because that's like daylight bulbs. Let's see here. Let's give him a sandcastle. Heck yeah. Nice little sandcastle going on there. Get a nice lighthouse going on. Couple containers of fish, because you gotta have snacks. Like, we'll have one over there. One over there. The life rings, just right there. Get a whole stack of these, actually. We'll put them, like, right in the corner. There we go. We'll use a couple of shell partitions. Need to move this a little bit to like line the entryway. Yeah, I'd say that's pretty good. Let's yeah. Now let's get into our camera app. Make ourselves vanish. Bam. Photo taken. Heck yeah. And I'd say I'm pretty done. Yeah, I'd say it's pretty ready. So excited I hardly know what to do with myself. Can't wait to take a look around the place. Sparkles! Okay. This one actually didn't take all that long. And I feel like I'm pretty good. I actually feel like this is one of the better looking ones I've made. Could just be I like the beach. I don't know how the song actually goes, but... Yes, eat some fish. Yeah, I know. Pretty wild. Give you lots of snacks. Alright. Look at that. You really do know what you're doing, sucker. Now it's done, why not sit a spell and cool your heels? Assuming you're not busy, that is. Nah, I should get going. Figured as much. Can't thank you enough for all your hard work. Come by and visit anytime. I will. And hey, it's past noon, so I can actually go back to the village and, or the island. Our island. And, do stuff. Aw, aren't you sweet? Thank you. It means a lot to us. Please reach out if you need anything. Alright. Don't tell me it's Lyle. I don't need no insurance. You know, been getting lots of calls lately from happy clients you've worked with. They go on and on about how tickled they are to work with the work you've done to design their homes. I just love it. Anyway, time to reap your rewards. You've earned 9,000 Poki. Yeah! By the way, do you know your last project was a bit of a milestone project? That's right. It was the 10th vacation home you've designed, and that's worth celebrating. In honor of your outstanding work, we've put together a few things for a small party. Let's head upstairs. Neat. 10 homes. 10 homes. Congratulations on designing 10 homes. Hey, we got some crisps, some pizza. Way to go, Steven! Can't believe you already got 10 homes under your belt. Congrats. Everyone has a glass of juice ready, right? Well then. Cheers! Yeah! Slurp. Done so much for paradise planning in such a short amount of time. Feels like we should be doing even more to celebrate, especially since we've never had a welcome party. Right, there's only so much we can do in here, but maybe if we had a bigger venue. Of course, you gotta keep up all that great work if we're gonna throw an even bigger party. I can't get over how quickly we've grown the business since Steven came on board. We're helping our clients live their best lives, turning old properties into useful new facilities. Yeah, school actually makes me want to study. I always thought those empty properties were such a waste. Glad we've been able to breathe new life into one of them. Just so proud of the work. Just so proud to work for you, Lottie, and with Wendell and Steven, of course, or Wardle and Steven, of course. Aw, thanks, Nico. Not done you'll just have to wait until you see what's up my sleeve soon. Wow, really? That's great. Wonder what's next. Well, you know, stuff and things. Want to keep that a secret until we get official approval, but I promise it'll be worth the wait. Things are looking really good for our vacation home business too, thanks to Steven. That said, we're gonna need to dig deep to keep the work up. We're now a fearsome quartet, and we can handle any challenge that comes our way. I'm counting on you. Yeah. We're doing good. Wardle went out and got us the snacks and drinks. Pretty great, huh? Wardle doesn't like to brag, but he can float for upwards of 30 minutes. Heard the water considers him honorary water. Aww. Wanna talk with Wardle? Yeah. Just toast him? Oh no, we can't talk with him. Dots. Yeah. So this is all I do. I come over here. There's things. Fit a lot of stuff in this box. Wardle's got a donut. Nah, I'm good. Yeah. Okay. Well, see if I can get going. Oh, heading out? Yep. Let's call it here. I do have stuff I need to get doing, so I mean, I have a big day of editing ahead of me. Let's see, what can I buy today? This is a pretty nice table. I want this table. Okay. I might replace the big table surrounded by chairs with this one. This feels like a pretty good table for that sort of thing. Okay. We've done one paradise planning. I know I could do more. And I probably should do more, like, just sit down, turn OBS on, just do a bunch of it. That way if something special happens, I can have it recorded and have it as part of, like, a day. But, you know. I have a lot of editing to do today, so. I at the very least need to get, like, the first Terraria edited. And this. Like, this needs to get edited too, but this is every day. So. Yeah. Do got a fair bit ahead. A fair bit ahead of me today. I was also really thinking of going for a walk, so. Because it is rather nice out. Would be pretty nice to do. Okay. What are our afternoon turnip prices? Hopefully, they're not going to be like sudden crash and that be the only good price we get all week. 133. Okay. The temptation to sell right now is pretty high, but I'm going to wait and see what the prices tomorrow are like. That is what I'm going to need to do for tomorrow. But okay, we need to put some things away. I want to change into more normal clothes. I'll probably... No, I'll take the hat off. The hat just kind of fits. Like, it's not something I would ever actually wear, but... it just kind of fits. I know I said I was going to put that table down, maybe, but I just didn't. It's in storage now. It's in the hole. Okay. Let's get changed. Yeah, let's put the after-school jacket back on. Corduroy pants. That's pretty good. Bam. We did a thing. We changed. We need to get some Nook Miles for that. Nook is literally watching us change. I don't know how I feel about that. He's giving us 300 miles for it. I guess he wants us to go 300 miles away from the island. Could not blame him. But no. That's gonna be it for this one. I do thank you all very much for watching, and hopefully I shall see you back here tomorrow for more Animal Crossing New Horizons. See you all then! And now in this end card, I would like to ask if you liked the video, hey, could you hit the like button? And if you're not subscribed, could you maybe subscribe? It'd help me out a lot. Thanks a bunch.